What up, guys? Yrm here. We got a bunch of stuff going on today. We're gonna do a wall graphic for the Barber Teezy. Shout out to Teezy. He's been cutting my hair for the last 4 years. He just switched studios. I'm waiting for one of my guys to show up. He doesn't know that I started filming, and maybe he just got a new whip, so maybe I'll walk around, put him in front of the camera, see how he does. This thing, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 days is done. I still gotta finish printing and laminating and doing the rest of the production. This thing's wiped down, wrapped up. It should be leaving today. Last night I stayed here, put the mirrors on, we put everything on. They dropped off some fender flares, and as much as I'd love to put it on just to get a final look, I don't have the time. I mean, I would love to, but they might require some sort of trimming and whatever else. I know how to do it. I don't have the time to today. In fact, this car was supposed to leave yesterday. So, well, it was supposed to leave a couple weeks ago, but I've heard of nightmares with wrapping Jeeps. One issue is these hinges. To get clean results, you should take them off. When they go back on, they're always a pain in the ass. You got to jam stuff. But overall, this thing came out pretty good. My deal was I'm not going to touch the hinges. I'll take them off and we'll do our job, but I'm not going to be involved with installing them. I had Giovanni from JP's Northwest Auto Body come by, and he jammed the Jeep twice actually, because the hinges, long story short, they have a mechanism that sits in here. It's like a bearing of some sort. When you take these off, you can rebuild them, but there was the old ones, the original ones, were so bad the customer couldn't get the hardware in there to sit correctly. So they ended up just opting out and getting new hinges, new door handles, and we ended up installing it. One doesn't fit correctly, the other one messed up the vinyl going on. It's just been a whirlwind of issues that are not normal to deal with. Jared, one of the guys that works for me, he just showed up. I'm gonna do a walk around of his new car and talk about a couple things, and then we'll go introduce him. We're also printing a big wall graphic for Competition Motorsports, and we're probably gonna go install that today. But so Jared, he's been interning for me for about a month, and this is his running project. He's only 19, so it's Liberty Walk wide body, well, Liberty Walk flares, but unfortunately somebody cut him off, and ran into him and then took off. His project is kind of done for. This is a long-term project of mine I've had. I'll probably talk about this later on. So it's a 2000 E38. It's static. This thing, Jared just pulled up in this. I guess it's his new daily. His homie hooked him up with it for a good price. I think he bought it last night. It looks pretty tight. I mean, I like big body stuff. Definitely a running project, but it's cool. And then this is the daily for now. Anyways, let's go inside and introduce him. Jared. So, don't get nervous, because then you're gonna make me nervous. So you're already nervous? So Jared's been working here for about a month, and he has a ton of detailing experience, but he's still learning tinting, PPF, vinyl, and that side of stuff. But he's been out for a few days because he got in an accident, had a fractured nose, had a concussion. Hopefully you're doing a lot better. But he's finishing up. Let's get up and personal. I talked about your daily. That thing's kind of dope.
Yo.
We're getting ready to go install this on Teezy's wall. The big printer's going. We're printing an 11-foot wall graphic and a bunch of little stuff for them. It's gonna look just like the Bridge City graphic we have up. Oh, you're fucking up there. anyways, that's kind of the gist of it. We'll get more personal with some of my projects, some of Jared's projects, and today is going to be a very busy day, so I want to keep things moving. All right, so we're headed over to Teezy's salon to install his wall graphic. All right, guys, so we just pulled up to Teezy's salon. I'm gonna be quiet because there's a ton of other businesses in here, but basically he has a studio in a big building that has shared space with a bunch of other professionals that rent from them. So he does barbering, and he has his own YouTube channel, not included in here, but some of the other people in here do like lashes, waxing, nails, things like that. But we're here to knock out this wall graphic, and then we're gonna go back to the shop, finish the other graphic stuff. This is Teezy.
Hey, what's going on? Totally didn't see you there.
Why are you acting like that? Jared. So Teezy just moved to this studio. It used to be a little, it was, how much smaller was it? Half this much?
And that's actually
About half? Less than half?
maybe a little less.
Yeah. No, this is way better. So he does all sorts of content himself. I'll plug his channel in, but he just painted the walls before they moved over, and we're here to slap his logo on this wall. The last one came out pretty good.
What's helping?
And it was up for what, a year?
Over a year.
Over a year?
Still most helping.
It's still over there.
Don't take it down.
This is kind of his setup. So let's see. What do we show here? Well, I don't know.
Oh, that barber chair.
Oh shit, you got someone cool here.
Right here. Schizophrenics running around.
Maybe it was just... All right, guys, so you just saw the time lapse of us doing the wall graphic for Teezy. Here's the finished product. Usually when it's a really textured wall, a lot of this blends in and conforms around the texture. But I'm extremely happy with how this came out. And it really ties the whole place up. Jared did half of it. I think his side came out better than my side, actually. Teezy supervised.
Oh, yeah. I'm always in charge. Somewhere.
Where are you leaving to, huh? All right, we're going to go get some quick lunch and then keep moving. We got a really busy day ahead of us, so stay tuned. This is at 45.
Start tapping that thing.
It's recording.
I know. And where your mom at?
Huh?